The mirrorless camera market evolves at an astonishing pace, and 4 years is more than enough time for technological advancements to render even a flagship model in need of renewal. With the Nikon Z9 originally released in 2021, the timing is right for Nikon to introduce its long-awaited successor, the Nikon Z9 II. Industry speculation and market trends suggest that Nikon will likely time this launch strategically with the 2026 Winter Olympics, a global stage where professional photographers and videographers are closely watching for the latest imaging technology. Historically, Nikon and Canon have leveraged major international sporting events as launchpads for their flagship cameras, ensuring maximum exposure and market impact. This context makes the anticipated Nikon Z9 II one of the most critical releases in recent years, not just for Nikon, but for the professional photography market as a whole. The excitement surrounding the Nikon Z9 II is tangible, and for good reason. Since the debut of the Z9 in 2021 and the subsequent release of the Z8 in May 2023, Nikon has faced both praise and challenges. The Z8, while smaller and more compact, shares nearly 90% of the Z9's internal architecture, offering professional photographers similar capabilities in a lighter, more portable form factor. As a result, many professionals have gravitated toward the Z8, impacting the sales cycle and perceived relevance of the Z9. Nikon is now in a position where the Nikon Z9 II must do more than simply improve on its predecessor with incremental upgrades. To reclaim its flagship dominance and capture the attention of both loyal Nikon users and potential converts from competing brands, the Z9 II must deliver bold technological innovations, refined performance, and a polished user experience from the outset. Rumors indicate that Nikon could announce the Nikon Z9 II as early as late 2025, strategically ensuring that the camera is available well ahead of the 2026 Winter Olympics. The urgency of this timing is understandable. The global sporting event will draw unprecedented attention from media professionals who demand the highest performing cameras for fast-paced, high-stakes shooting scenarios. Nikon's previous release of the Z9 was not without criticism, as many of its initially promised features were incomplete at launch and required firmware updates post-release. Given this history, it is reasonable to assume that Nikon is placing significant emphasis on rigorous testing and refinement for the Z9 II, aiming to avoid repeating past mistakes, while delivering a flagship camera that is polished, reliable, and performance-ready from day one. From a technical perspective, early rumors suggest that the Nikon Z9 II will retain the 45-megapixel full-frame stacked CMOS sensor that earned acclaim in its predecessor. However, the real advancements are expected to come through Nikon's next-generation image processor, the XP8. This new processing engine promises to push the camera's capabilities to a new level, offering enhanced AI-driven autofocus, faster processing speeds, higher frame rates, reduced rolling shutter, and improved real-time subject recognition. These upgrades could make the Z9 II not only a powerhouse for still photography, but also a formidable hybrid tool for videographers, addressing the growing demand for cameras that excel in both formats. Video performance is another area where the Nikon Z9 II is expected to make significant strides. With Nikon's recent acquisition of ID video technology, rumors suggest the camera could support improved 8K video recording, potentially even in RAW formats with greater bit depth and expanded dynamic range. Such capabilities would position the Z9 II as a serious contender in the hybrid camera segment, providing content creators with the flexibility to capture cinematic quality footage alongside high-resolution stills. In addition, enhancements to thermal management and battery efficiency will likely be essential to sustain prolonged high-resolution video recording, a critical consideration for professionals covering live events or long-duration shoots. Design-wise, the Z9 II is anticipated to retain the Z9's familiar form factor, complete with a built-in vertical grip and an upgraded battery system capable of supporting the demands of the XP8 processor and enhanced video functionality. Ergonomic improvements are expected, including a fully articulating rear monitor for versatile shooting angles and a higher resolution electronic viewfinder, potentially matching the 5.76 million dot unit found in Nikon's Z6 III. Additionally, the camera may integrate content authentication features and pixel shift technology to ensure image integrity, reflecting Nikon's awareness of increasing concerns over digital authenticity in today's professional landscape. Performance expectations for the Nikon Z9 II are extremely high. Early speculation suggests the camera could achieve burst shooting speeds of up to 40 frames per second in full 14-bit RAW and potentially up to 240 FPS in lower resolution JPEG formats. Innovations like RAW pre-capture and a global shutter option could redefine mirrorless camera performance, offering photographers unprecedented control over high-speed shooting and dynamic range. These capabilities would allow users to seamlessly capture fast-moving subjects without sacrificing image quality, a critical advantage for sports, wildlife, and event photographers. Nikon's market position also adds urgency to the Z9 II's development. Currently ranking behind Canon and Sony in global camera sales, Nikon faces the dual challenge of maintaining loyalty among its existing professional user base while enticing users from competing ecosystems. Convincing photographers to transition from Canon's acclaimed white glass lenses or Sony's stacked sensor technology is no small feat. The Z9 II must therefore offer compelling, visible advancements that go beyond incremental upgrades, presenting a clear reason for users to invest in the new flagship. This is particularly important in a professional market that increasingly values technological innovation, hybrid performance, and operational reliability. Autofocus, historically a critical area of differentiation, is expected to see substantial enhancements in the Nikon Z9 II. While the Z9 already offered industry-leading subject tracking, eye detection, and animal recognition, the new XPE8 processor may elevate these features with AI-driven improvements, providing faster, more precise focus even in low-light or complex shooting environments. Such refinements are essential for professional photographers capturing unpredictable or fast-moving subjects, ensuring the Z9 II can compete with Canon and Sony offerings in both accuracy and speed. Hybrid performance is another focal point for the Z9 II. As the line between stills and video continues to blur, professional photographers and content creators increasingly demand cameras capable of excelling in both arenas. The Z9 II is rumored to include advanced video functionalities such as internal 10-bit recording, professional codecs, and log profiles suitable for color grading. Coupled with improved heat management and extended battery life, these features would position the Z9 II as a genuine hybrid powerhouse capable of meeting the diverse needs of modern creators. In terms of workflow, Nikon is expected to incorporate advancements that streamline high-volume shooting and data management. High-resolution burst shooting and 8K video capture generate enormous file sizes, necessitating fast buffer clearing, efficient storage solutions, and reliable file transfer protocols. The integration of dual-CF Express Type B and SD card slots, alongside optimized internal processing, could make the Z9 II highly efficient for professionals who need rapid turnaround and minimal downtime between shots. Additionally, improvements in connectivity, including faster USB-C and wireless transfer options, would further enhance on-location productivity. In conclusion, the Nikon Z9 II is shaping up to be a decisive release for Nikon. With rumors pointing towards substantial upgrades in processing, autofocus, video capability, shooting speed, and ergonomics, the camera is poised to make a significant impact on the professional market. Beyond mere performance improvements, the Z9 II represents Nikon's effort to redefine its identity and reassert its presence among the world's leading imaging brands. If Nikon delivers on these expectations, the Z9 II could become a reference point for the next generation of flagship mirrorless cameras, offering professionals a tool that is as versatile as it is powerful, ready to meet the challenges of 2026 and beyond.